Hello, everybody. So I posted a poll on Twitter again for what you guys wanted to see me review, and it came to a tie between the Avengers trilogy and the Spider-Man 4K movies, I believe, and Avengers One. So I think this is how I'm gonna do reviews from now on. Obviously, that's not what I'm reviewing, but I do have those back just because those are Marvel movies. Homecoming relates to it, but Logan and Deadpool don't. But let's just hop right into the review. I'm gonna try to keep this one a little faster paced and kind of just go over my thoughts on the movies in 4K. Again, this is only my second review, and in it, I'm doing 3 movies. So it might drag on a little bit, it might repeat itself for some things, but I'll try to keep it simple. And in it, from my last giveaway, I had an extra Infinity War code. So somewhere in this video, I will be showing that code, and you'll be able to hop on it and get it, and whoever gets it gets it. But I do want to say something before we hop in, and you guys all post questions about them. They did have slipcovers due to space issues on my shelf over there. I kind of avoided all slipcovers, and I'm kind of not keeping them. So that's a thing. I know a lot of people will probably hate that. A lot of collectors hate that kind of thing, but slipcovers are nice, but they do take up quite a bit of space. And after a while, if you don't get the movie when it first comes out, they do, for some reason, stop shipping them with slipcovers. So this way, I don't feel like I have to rush out and grab them. I can go to the used store, grab a newer movie if they have it, and yeah, just not worry about it. So that being said, let's hop right into it with the first Avengers movie. Now, I wasn't expecting much from these 4K titles in terms of quality, I guess. I mean, I knew they were going to be an upscale, but out of all of them, this one is the 4K to get. It is so good looking. It's full screen. It's it's just amazing how a 10 or 8-year old movie can look like it was made in the last movie, like it was made for Infinity War or after Infinity War. It looks amazing. Everything's so clean. The colors are great. The HDR is amazing. The blacks are really, really dark. I would almost go as far to say this is a reference quality movie, but, and I don't tend to look for things like this, but near the end, when Black Widow's on the roof with the scepter trying to disrupt the portal thing with the doctor up there, there's some smoke in the background that doesn't move at all, and it moves like with the camera. It's fairly noticeable, and that's my only issue with the movie, and that kind of distracted me in that scene. But other than that, everything looks great. There are some city shots that don't look like they were upscaled at all, but it's still a fantastic movie. It's near reference. I would definitely say buy that on 4K if you have the option to get 4K movies, like watch 4K on a 4K TV or something. Grab Avengers. Next up, actually, I am going to show the cases better than just the unboxing video. Got Tony Stark on the side. Obviously, you need to read it. You can pause that. That's still one of my favorite scenes when they all get in the circle and are standing there watching the invasion. And obviously, it's in my player right now because I've watched it probably like 3 or 4 times since I got it, and I actually took it over to my brother's apartment to show him it because he's on the fence about getting a 4K player because he just buys 4K digitally, and I was telling him how much better it looks on disc, so I took that over to show him. Next up, Avengers Age of Ultron. This is a decent upscale. They cut the full screen, went back to widescreen for this for whatever reason. I don't know. but it's a decent upscale. It's not one that I'd say you have to go out and rush to buy. It's not nearly as good of quality as the Avengers, but it's still nice. The detail is a lot more noticeable, like some of the textures in the clothes, especially in Nick Fury and Hawkeye and Black Widow, their leather and stuff. It really shows. Captain America is good. The lights in Iron Man's suit is also really good, but there wasn't too much for me that had me like wowing over compared to the Avengers. And this was the first one I got, so I didn't have it to compare. I didn't have the Avengers to compare to this or Infinity War. I just had this, and I watched it, and it was good. I'm really glad I got it on 4K. I'm just glad I didn't have to pay the $30 for it, and I only paid $20. So on the side, you got Vision, because he's the one that's created in this movie. Because it is good. The Hulk, but that's the scene I would show to people if they're like, "How does Ultron look in this?" I would show them the Hulkbuster vs. Hulk scene, and maybe the end fight. But again, this is one that if you're buying 4K and you're looking for reference or near reference, and you grab Avengers, I would say grab this just to have it. But again, it's Avengers 1 is the quality title out of the three. Speaking of three, last one, Avengers Infinity War. Now, it does look a lot better than the digital 4K. There's a lot more noticeable in the HDR, as in lighten and black. Like I went over to my brother's to show him stuff, and he even noticed it. And there's some stuff he noticed that he was like, "I don't think that's in the digital." So we went back, watched some of the digital, and that stuff is there, but it's not as noticeable as it is on disc. Again, when you got a disc, nothing's compressed, nothing needs to be slowed down or dimmed for internet speed, whereas digital, they compress stuff, and they can't optimize it like they can on disc. So that's why I like buying discs, because they're a lot better looking than digital, and you get all the quality that's supposed to be there. Oh, I didn't show. There's the discs. I'm all over the place today, I'm sorry. But yeah, so again, it is a very good looking disc, but I can't reference it enough how good Avengers looks. And I don't know if any reviewers are talking about them, like we're comparing the three, but yeah, Avengers is the best looking disc out of the three. Again, things I would show people is the very opening scene in this, and maybe the Wakanda battle near the end, just simply for the scale and the colors and stuff. But it's not disappointing. It is very good looking, but after seeing Avengers, and this is widescreen also, you have the black bars, you don't have full screen. It's just, I don't understand why movies can't be full screen anymore. I really don't. But it's just weird to me. Like, I don't get it. But anyway, out of the three, grab Avengers. Get those used or on sale. Avengers, I would recommend you just pay full price for it. And like I said at the beginning of the video, for the giveaway, I had an extra Infinity War code. So whoever wants it can grab it. Whoever gets it, please, please, please comment below when you get it so people know they don't waste their time, and other people who enter this channel can grab it. So here we go. I'm going to show it right now. So that is the code for Infinity War. So I'll see you guys sometime soon. I'll probably just shoot a smaller review. This one's obviously running 10 minutes long, and I'm sorry, but like I said, you guys had me doing 3 movies here. So I might... Okay, so I guess that's out of the bag. But I was planning on reviewing Deadpool and Deadpool 2 whenever I can grab Deadpool 2. Logan, obviously, I was probably going to shoot a short one with Deadpool because I think it'd be kind of funny. But then I had the Justice League movies I would love to do a review and talk about with people because I think they're very underrated. I enjoy all of them. I actually kind of recently have been enjoying them more than Marvel movies. Not the Avengers movies. I love these. I will watch these anytime, multiple times a day. But just in general, other than Spider-Man: Homecoming, I can watch these on repeat at least a couple times. I love the DC universe. Always have. Man of Steel, it was one of my favorite superhero movies that came out in recent years. Wonder Woman was one that really surprised me. Justice League was fantastic. Batman vs Superman I couldn't see in theaters, so I only saw the Ultimate Edition. But I love it. It's great, and Aquaman looks really promising. But yeah, I'd like to talk about those, and then obviously the Spider-Man trilogy I'll probably review pretty soon. But I do, like I've said before, I have a bunch of movies that I can review. I have finally gone through, watched every single one except Dark Crystal and Labyrinth. I haven't watched those by myself because I can't get myself to, but I have watched every single one, and anytime I want to do a review, I actually can now. So, hoping by the end of next week I'll have Deadpool 2 and can get that reviews done. But yeah, I'll see you guys for the next video.